All right, I guess we are live. So, hey everyone, good morning. It's Marie here, coming to you live from Spain, and I'm here for my another episode of online business chat with business colleagues, with business partners. And today, my special guest is all the way from Italy, and mom
Yeah.
of two, and yeah, and we're gonna be sharing our digital business journey, guys. I will be asking her a few questions on how and she's managing this business. You know. So anyway, Sadia, the floor is yours. Please
Yeah, okay.
introduce yourself to our
Good
audience.
morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Marie, for inviting me. I always say it is a pleasure to talk about this business because
Yeah.
it is an amazing one. It is really, really life transforming. And I'm always anxious to talk about this business. So I am Sadia, originally from Ghana, but I live in Italy with my family, my husband, and my two children. So I am a stay at home mom until I started this business. And now I am a proud digital business owner and a mentor. This is a little about me.
Mm-hmm. So you have two children, like you said before,
Yeah.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
are you still working?
No, no, I stopped working about 6 years ago. It's been 6 years that I've not been working. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am officially a stay-at-home mom. Yeah.
Doing this whole time. Wow. So can you tell us what made you decide to start a home-based internet-based business?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for that question. So, like I said, I've been working before,
Yeah.
and for some time, I started experiencing some health issues, and then my children, of course, had some speech-related problem,
Mm-hmm.
and that means I have to be on the go. Like I take them to school, then go and pick them from school and take them to therapy, then from therapy back to school and to home. Like it's incredible. Plus sports activities, so it became difficult to really manage working. Like I was always on the run. It's crazy, and it's reached a certain point I couldn't anymore. So that's when I said no. I think it's better to just stay home and concentrate on the children because it's very important. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been 6 years now that I've been home, being a stay-at-home mom, and I'm really enjoying being there for my children because, because of their spirit relation problem, they are
Mm-hmm.
a bit difficult to handle. And when children are very difficult to handle, it's difficult for you to leave them with friends and family, and maybe daycare. When they were little children, because I remember when they were little children, like any place I take them, people were anxious for us to go away because they wouldn't stay put, right?
Yes.
And like I'm saying, I enjoy staying home and taking care of my children because no one can take after your children like your own self. So that was my main reason for stopping work, to stay home and take care of them. But leaving my work also came with its consequences. When I became a stay-at-home mom, I lost my financial stability. Okay, I have to depend on my husband, and though he's never complained, he's doing all he can. But of course, we lack so many things. There are so many things to be able to do. One thing we have to forgo the other, and it's always been about sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't actually looking for anything online. It was presented to me by a friend, and I decided to come in and see what it is about. Since, like I said, I lost my financial freedom, I would like to have it back, to be able to have my own money and be able to do things. And then I joined this community just to see it, just to see what it is about. Because when my friends talk about it, it's talk about it with this passion here, right? And
Yes.
I wanted to understand why this, you talk about a business like you are talking about a life, like you are talking about life. And that's how I came into this business community. And I understood her immediately. Like when I joined the community, I understood why she was crazy about the business. And in fact, I think I'm more crazy about the business now more than
Mm-hmm.
so my why is to be able to have my financial stability and to be able to help my husband, and obviously to be able to look for a better future for us, my children, and
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I truly understand where you're coming from. Having two kids and running errands, taking them for these activities and managing the house is really takes a lot of a
Yes.
lot of your time, and that financial stability that you're talking about, I can truly I can really feel you because having being stay-at-home mom, and it was hard for some people to find another income streams
Yeah,
that's coming in, right?
yeah.
Because you're now a full-time stay-at-home mom, and I can really truly relate having no income coming in while you're staying
Yeah.
full-time,
Mm.
right? Staying home
Yes.
full-time, right? So did you jump into the business straight away, or you took your time before?
Well, I'm going to say something. The first time I saw this business was 2019. That was the first time I came across an ad about this business. And this lady was advertising about how she was able to stay at home, take care of her family, and be earning at the same time. So, for a stay-at-home mom, I was really curious, right? And I asked her information. She sent me a link where I have to watch a webinar, right? And I did everything I have to do. I went to watch the webinar, all right. But instead of being motivated and inspired, I rather got scared, I was
Yes,
like, no, there has to be something that doesn't fit, because this is a business where no one is asking you for experience. You are not being asked for any qualification. And the
yes,
success stories are so amazing. It's so scary, I really got scared. I know some people are so bold and very risk takers, but I wasn't a risk taker because I am finding it hard to earn the little that I'm living on. So it was difficult for me to take that risk, right? And I got scared. I was like, no, there has to be some kind of scam somewhere that it didn't make
like it's too
sense.
good to be true. You mean?
Yeah, So instead of being expired, like I was saying, I just got scared and I exited the webinar and I never went back, I never went back and I never look at any ad anymore because the mindset is there that no, this it doesn't make sense, for this business to offer you so much and ask you so little in return. So but like I said, sometimes God answers our prayers, right? But we don't listen. Sometimes we don't sit down to listen. And unfortunately, to have any better thing in life, you have to take that risk. Unfortunately, to be
Yes,
able to have something good in your life, you have to be willing to take the risk to go in and see for yourself. That's what I did to myself 3 years ago. Instead of taking the risk and entering into the business community, or even reaching out to this lady and asking her something, I didn't do that, and I lost 3 years. So this time around, it was presented by a very good friend, because
yes,
it's coming from a trusted source. That's when I decided to go in. And trust me, when I joined the business community, I was so anxious to start.
mm-hmm.
So I did everything immediately. Like within a week, I booked my coaching call, and the next week, I already on my way to become a
Running.
business partner. Yeah, and
Mhm.
in 2 weeks, I already have my website set up. So it was like incredibly very fast.
Yeah, people, yes. i I believe that people jump into this negative conclusion, upon hearing this online business, because
Yeah,
sometimes they think it's too good to be true. But if you don't go in and do your
yeah,
due diligence, you might just be missing out, such
absolutely,
opportunities out there.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah. So uh, because a lot of people curious, really very curious, that they think we are spending a lot of time running this business. So can you tell us how much time do you spend on this business on a daily basis? Because people think
Well,
that
it
without
all depends individually, right? It depends totally on you because this is your business.
yeah.
Okay, you are your own boss, so you
Mm-hmm.
make your own decision. You decide how many hours you want to put a day. I can't specifically say I put an hour or two. It depends on what I want to do that particular day. Sometimes I just want to watch some masterminds, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'll just maybe an hour or two on mastermind. And sometimes I just only want to answer a inquiry. So it totally depends on what you put in. Some people
Yes.
are doing work, they are doing their full-time jobs, okay, and they are managing the home like I am, and they are still running the business, and oh my god, they are doing amazing. Last week I had an interview with a business partner who is a business, he's doing this business and he's running two jobs, right?
Mm.
Running two jobs, being an amazing dad as well, because you see him going out with doing activities with his children. So he's able to manage two jobs, do this business, and manage his family as well. So it all depends on you. Okay, if you are willing to do something about your life, you can find that time. I don't know, it can be 30 minutes a day, it can be
Yeah.
an hour too, to as much hours as you can put. You know, people started this business as side hustle, and
Yes.
it eventually became a full-time business for them. Like they quit everything and concentrated on the business because of the potential of this business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like you told me early on, you were an employee before.
Yeah.
So now, how does it feel now that you're earning from home, being full time with your kids, with your family? How does it feel earning
Oh
from
my
home?
God, the feeling, guys, I can't describe it because there is nothing like having time, your time. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
seriously, the best feeling in the world is having your time to yourself. Like in 24 hours, you are the one who decide every single thing you do without having to follow somebody's standard, you know, somebody's
Yeah.
rule, somebody's regulation. Because in 9 to 5, that is what we do. You know,
Yes.
you go to work and follow somebody's instruction from the time you enter there until you leave. It's crazy. I mean, guys, I know, of course, when you don't have a choice, you have to survive. It's
Yes.
normal. It's normal. That's how we survive all this while around. But this time around, technology has given us the possibility to be able to have something we call our own. Like I remember when I was working back there, like I said earlier, I've been running. My life is on the run. I keep on running. Sometimes I have to call someone to pick the children from school for me. And if I don't get anyone, it's crazy. You know, sometimes I remember I used to teach the school, and then the teachers would be complaining, Madam, why always? You know, I'm always coming late to pick the children. Since I started it, like since I decided to stop working and take care of my children, I haven't had that problem. But of course, I've always been worried about our economic situation. Now with this business, you are your own boss. You know, if
Yes.
I want to go as early as possible to my children's school and I have something to do with my business, I just carry it with me. I just take my laptop with me or my PC, and then I continue whatever I'm doing from there. So to have your own business compared to 9 to 5, guys, it's not comparable. Absolutely. Like in no way, you know. Somebody might say, okay, maybe your 9 to 5, by end of the month you get your income, all right. But with the business, it's not like that, because this business, what you put in is what you get. But by the end of the day, people are earning. Like I saw a lady who said she earned 45 times more than what she earned in her 9 to 5. So can it be comparable?
Yes.
No. Apart from the freedom, the joy of doing things you love at the same time earning, and being able to be anywhere you want to do without having to compromise anything. You don't compromise your family, you don't compromise the business, and it's just amazing, guys. Really, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's. Oh, I can really imagine that feeling. Staying at home, being
Yeah,
there full time with your family, and at the same time earning.
yeah, it's
Amazing.
incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So can you give us top three things that got you attracted in this business?
Wow, this is a very beautiful question. Now, first of all, I love our business community. Like, is I don't know. I sometimes I find myself out of words when I want to describe what I really feel inside. So this business community, first of all, I've never done any business
Mm-hmm.
before. To say maybe I've done one business so I can compare, but I have some business partners that have done other online business, and they talk about not having any support, you know, not having any support. Even sometimes you have questions that you need someone to answer based on your business, and there is no one there to answer you. It's incredible how our business, you know, we have this community, we have this mini communities whereby if you have any questions, you just have to go and type it out, and someone will just reach out to you. You know, you even get someone to call you video call, to have a Zoom call with you, to be able to help you out. It's wow, it's amazing. That is one thing. Then the second is the fact that we don't sell anything in our business is another thing. I love the fact that we don't have to sell anything because I didn't want to deal with inventories and running after friends or people to come and buy a product from me. Like I didn't want that. So when I found out that with this business I didn't have to sell something, it was one of the biggest things that attracted me to it. And then of course the training that
Yeah.
is so easy to follow. It's video based and easy to follow. Plus the mentor and the coach that you have at your disposition. You don't get this anyway. No, you don't get it anyway. And the other thing, like there is so many things I love about this business. If I'm going to talk about it, I think we'll go to the end of the day. So the other thing I would like to talk about is the fact that it is a legacy, right? This is
Yeah.
a business that you don't do it just for yourself. You build it and you can eventually leave it for your children or whoever that you want to live it with. So wow, can you imagine running a business whereby um one day maybe when you are no more or when you just feel like no, this time around I've had enough from this business, not because you are tired, because I don't think you get tired of this business, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
so amazing, it's beautiful, and people are doing it from all walks of life. We have doctors, lawyers, grandparents, couples. It's amazing. So you not get tired, but sometimes you feel like, okay, I've had all the things I want from this business, now I want my children to take over from that. I mean, it's possible. This
Yeah.
is business. This is what is giving you your 9 to 5. You can't hand it over to your children
Yeah.
or anyone.
And
So the list goes on about things I love about this business. These are the things that I really love about the business.
yeah, I saw a saying that says that your job, your children can't inherit your job,
Yeah,
but business can.
yeah,
So because most of you parents, your main focus is your children.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
So why not build a legacy now that you're still able
Yeah,
to?
and especially being in the business community, I know we know what we are talking about, right? When we talk about leaving a legacy, you are not leaving a burden to your children, no, because some business, like this brick and mortar businesses, sometimes you actually leave this you leave them problems, right? Because
Mm,
maybe when you are no more, you leave the business. That's when they come to find out, oh my God, you have some debts about the business, and a whole lot of things. This business is not like that.
yes,
It's not like that at all. This is incredible.
it's amazing. So that's it for Sadia, guys. So if you want to know more about this business that we are doing, please feel free to sign up on our website, watch that webinar, so that you get that basic information about this amazing online business system that that has a built-in automation, built-in support that you're getting once you become an official business owner, guys. So, Sadia, before we wrap this up, do you have anything else to say?
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell the people out there, okay, obviously, if you are on this page, you're on this page for a reason, right? You might have seen an ad or a post about the business and you are here to know more. This is why we are here. We are here to inspire you, okay?
Yes.
You take it from someone who missed 3 years of this amazing business. Like I've been knocking myself on the head all the time, saying that, oh my God, Sadia, if you haven't been that skeptical 3 years ago, you'll have been far by now, it can happen to you as well. If you are looking at us, you are watching us, and you are still skeptical, I'm telling you, you have nothing to lose. Our registration to be added into our business community, it comes with a guarantee that when you join our business community, you have 30 days to look around the community, see what we do. If you don't like what you see, all you have to do is reach out to your mentor, tell her, no, I don't think this business is for me, and then you go out with your registration, full registration. So you see, you don't even have nothing to lose. So go out there, take that action. First of all, register and watch the webinar. When you finish, don't stop there. Because until you are in the community, you wouldn't know much about this business. Enter the community and get inspired, guys. Do
Mm-hmm.
that for yourself. And then you thank us later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once you're in the community and you decided to go out, come out, feel free, right? You're not stuck in there.
No,
You
no.
continue there if you don't want to be kept there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's it, guys, and I hope you got some value in this conversation. Nadia and I are just ordinary people, looking, searching for ways to have more income streams. So that's it. And if you have any question after watching that webinar, guys, feel free to reach us out anytime. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for being here with me today. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.